Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today's yoga flow is going to be all about the legs and standing strength. So this practice is going to incorporate a lot of standing postures, building strength in the quads and the glutes, and also really trying to find that balance. So I know a lot of us, when we're doing, for instance, Warrior 3, we find it hard to balance, stabilize. So I'm going to give you a little bit of cues and kind of sort of like tips that I use in my own practice to help you find that standing strength and balance in your postures. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know that I always appreciate that you come back and practice with me time and time again. Remembering to hit that like and subscribe button so that you are notified every time I upload a video, and to leave a comment so that I know how you got on during the class. So for this practice, you will not need any props. Maybe have one block on standby in case you decide that you might need it to help you out with a little bit of balance in the postures. But other than that, no props are required, and we will go ahead and start laying down on the mat. So I'm going to lay all the way down onto your back. Just taking a moment here. Just finding the breath. Taking a nice big inhale, fill up through the chest. Open the mouth and sigh it out. One more just like that. Inhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. If your knees aren't bent already, go ahead and bend the knees. Draw the knees in towards the chest and just give yourself a little rock from side to side. Bring your arms out to a T, drop both knees to the left and gaze over the right shoulder. Coming back through center, dropping both knees to the right, gazing to the left. And bringing everything back through center. So we'll go ahead here and work into a little bit of core before we come up. So while we're doing the core exercises, always thinking about maintaining that engagement for the duration of the class. So go ahead and always imagine there's a strawberry, a blueberry, or whatever fruit that you most like. Imagine that's underneath your low back and you're trying to squish it with your low back. So that's the sort of engagement that you want to maintain. Go ahead and bring your legs up and bring your fingertips nice and light behind the back of your neck. Inhale here, tailbone lifts. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale, everything lowers. So if you'll notice, it's a very subtle movement. I'm not swinging my legs up to lift my tailbone. It's almost like I'm trying to push the ceiling away. Inhale, tailbone lifts. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulder. Hold it here for the inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale, tailbone. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lower. One more like this. Inhale, tailbone lifts. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale, lower. So you want to keep that same engagement, and we'll be taking it into a bicycle, slow motion bicycles. So inhale, tailbone lifts. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders. You're going to drop that right leg, bend the left knee, right elbow, left knee for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, tailbone lifts. Exhale, other side, left elbow, right knee. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, switch. 3. Really dig that right elbow into the kneecap. 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. 3, 2, 1. We'll pick up the pace here. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up. Bend your knees. Drop your knees in towards your chest. And just rock from side to side. One last piece of work. Extend your legs back up. Again, squish that imaginary strawberry. You can bring your hands down by your side, or you can tuck your thumbs slightly underneath your bum. Just making sure you're not drawing your shoulders up by your ears. Inhale here. You're going to lower your heels halfway down if you have a wall in front of you, halfway down the wall, and pause. So really squish that strawberry. 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to lower your heels to hover. Really squish that strawberry. 3, 2, 1. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders and reach for 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up above. Nice long body stretch. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And just rock and roll the length of your mat here. We'll take one more. And we'll rock up. Find yourself in a tabletop position. Let's go ahead and take a nice creative cat-cow. So instead of the usual rounding of the back, just go ahead and stir the pot. Maybe you look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder. Making sure you switch directions. Whatever feels good for you. And when you're ready, place your palms, tuck your toes under, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedaling it out, left and right. Let's go ahead and inhale that right leg to lift, bend the knee, and open up the hip. So keeping a slight bend in that left knee. Really opening up through the hips. Trying to bring that right knee towards the ceiling. Go ahead, drop that right knee down, around, and up. So making some hip rotations in one direction and in the opposite direction. Bringing that right foot to meet the left. Other side, inhale. Left leg lifts this time. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Keeping a slight bend in that right knee. Really reaching that left knee towards the ceiling. Dropping that right knee down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Switching directions. Out, down, and around. Out, down, and around. Bringing that left foot now to meet the right. Inhale your right leg to lift. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Come up high into your left tippy toes. And you're going to draw that right knee now in towards your chest, right behind your right tricep. Holding it here. Squeeze your ankle into your bum, or squeeze your calf into your thigh. For 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip. Come up high into your right tippy toes. Bend the left knee in towards the chest, right behind the left tricep. For 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Pedal it out. Adding on, inhale your right leg to lift. Bend the knee and step the foot up in between the palms. Bring your left knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Find your base, remembering to draw that right heel in towards your left kneecap. One more breath. Double bent knee lunge. So your left knee is hovering up off of the floor. For 3. Really reach out through those fingertips. 2. And 1. Go ahead. You're going to lean your weight forward. Reach through your fingertips. Nice deep breaths. Lifting the belly up off of the thigh. 2. And 1. Lean all your weight forward. Come up onto your tippy toes, finding yourself in a warrior 3. So you can leave your fingertips in front of you, but you want to maintain a bent right knee. Bringing your arms out to the side for 3. So really working through that glute, right thigh. Point your left toes, lift your left kneecap. 3, 2, 1. You're going to take your hands and interlace them and push them back on your right thigh as you straighten your right leg. Gaze just beyond the top of your mat. For 3. I find this really helps with balance. 2, and 1. Bring your arms back out beside you. We're going to step back now for a count of 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, windmill your hands down. And step back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale, sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, round forward, find your plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. So let's go ahead and do that same thing on the other side. Inhale your left leg to lift. Bend the knee and step the foot up. Bringing the right knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Find your base. Dragging your left heel towards your right kneecap. Keeping that engagement. When you're ready, finding that double bent knee lunge. Your right knee is hovering up off of the mat. For 3, 2. So remembering to maintain the bend in that left knee. 1. You want to lean your weight forward and reach out through your fingertips. Reach out through your right heel. 3, 2, 1. Lean fully forward, come up onto your tippy toes, and find yourself in a bent left knee warrior 3. So you can leave your arms out in front of you or bring them beside you. For 3, lift up through the chest. 2, 1. Take your hands, interlace them, and push back on your left thigh as you straighten your left leg. Gaze just beyond the top of your mat. 3. Nice deep breaths. 2. And 1. Bring your hands out in front of you. We're going to step back for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale, side out. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, round forward. Plank pose. And exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Go ahead from here, drop to the knees, knees wide, and just find a child's pose. 3 breaths. Let's lift our gaze, push into our palms, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to lift, bend the knee and open up that hip. Come up high into your left tippy toes, draw that right knee in towards your chest and step that foot up. Right away, crescent lunge, arms up. From here, we're going to make our way into a twist. So you're going to bring your hands to prayer and you're going to take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. So what I like to do is I like to use my right hand to help give me some leverage so that I can twist. Like my torso is fairly short compared to my legs, so I always like that extra lift to twist. So once you find that twist, press your palms into one another and lift your chest to meet your thumbs. Shoulders away from the ears. You can gaze towards the ceiling or behind you. For 3, 2, and 1. Gaze down towards your right big toe. Keep staring at it, and you're going to step your left foot to meet your right. Keep the twist. 3, 'Squeezing the thighs together. 2, 1 more breath. 1. Straighten your legs and fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, just flush it out. 1 more inhale. And exhale, flush it out. Plant the palms, step back. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale your left leg to lift, bend the knee, open up the hip. Come up high into your right tippy toes, bend that left knee in towards the chest, and set it down. Right away, crescent lunge, arms up. Bring your hands to prayer. We're going to take that twist on the other side. So right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Push into your palms. Lift your chest for 3, 2, and 1. Gaze down at your left big toe. Step up with the right foot. Keep the bend. Keep the twist. For 3. Making sure one knee is not popping out in front of the other. 2. And 1. Go ahead and fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe you need to recenter yourself like I do. And exhale, fold. So from here, you're just going to bend your right knee, plant your left hand, and lift up through your right arm. Feel a nice stretch through the back of the left hamstring. And switch sides. So straighten that right leg, bend the left knee, reach up. And bring the left hand down to meet the right. And from here, we'll slowly rise, vertebra by vertebra. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last. So we have opened up through the side body and the legs, so we'll add in a little bit of side crow. So inhale your arms up, come up high into your tippy toes, squeeze everything through the midline, tuck your tailbone under for 3, 2, 1. Begin to bend the knees. We're going to lower to our heels for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're all the way onto your heels. You're going to take your left hand in front of your left knee and your right hand beside you. So it's almost like you're finding that twisting position again. So I like to use my right elbow as a shelf for my hip. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your palms down onto the mat. You're going to lean forward, lean your chest forward, and pick up your feet. For 3, 2, 1. Come back down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Give yourself some space. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Place your hands about shoulder width or a little bit wider than shoulder width. Lean your weight forward and lift up. For 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down onto the mat. Straighten your legs and forward fold. Let's roll all the way up to standing. Taking your right foot, you can bring it at the base of your ankle, above the knee, or in towards your groin. Push your foot in towards your groin if that's where it is. Open up your knee, tuck your tailbone under, hands to prayer. For 3, nice deep breaths. 2, you can express your tree. 1, draw your right knee forward, flex your right foot, Kick it out in front of you. Push for 3. Lift the leg a little higher. 2. And 1. Right foot meets the left. Shake it out. Same thing on the other side. So find the placement of the left foot. Hands to prayer. Woo. For 3. 2. You can express your tree. 1. Draw that left knee forward. Keep the left foot flexed and kick forward for 3. 2. And 1. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Shake it out. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, just bend the knees. And sit back onto your bum. Extend your legs out in front of you. And come to lay all the way down onto your back. Draw your knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Go ahead, bring your feet as wide as the mat. Bring your arms out to a T, and just allowing both knees to drop to the right. Coming back through center and dropping them to the left. Coming back through center. Go ahead and take your right ankle, cross it over the left kneecap. Draw your left knee in towards your chest, finding your figure 4. Releasing, switching sides. So left ankle over right kneecap this time. Gently release, drawing both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's take a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, release. Extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your shavasana. Taking any clearing breaths that you feel you may need. Always remembering to show yourself gratitude for practicing. Feeling free to stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, I do hope you enjoyed this standing strength class, and I will see you back here again soon. Have a wonderful day.